Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to our Dynamic Leaders Forum Toastmasters Club online meeting number 270. Toastmasters International encourages a positive and inclusive environment to its members. However, it discourages behavior or practices that violate ethical standards or disrupt the integrity of its program. Toastmasters doesn't explicitly discourage invocations or pledges. It advises sensitivity to cultural and religious diversity when including such elements in the meeting. Before we proceed, I would like to read over the rules of the meeting for a smooth run. Please mute your microphones unless it's your turn to speak. If you need to step away, kindly turn off your camera for courtesy. Use the raise hand features to indicate you did like to speak or have a question. Feel free to use the chat function, but let's ensure it doesn't distract the speakers. Zoom Master will spotlight the speakers while they speak. I would request everybody to be on video unless and until you're traveling or you cannot switch on the video. It might disturb somebody at the background, then it's fine. But please, to be very interactive and lively session. I hope everybody will enjoy the meeting today. And with this, I'm handing over to our presiding officer of the day. Toastmaster Sabita. Toastmaster Sabita, are you there? Toastmaster Savita? What happened? Not sure. Toastmaster Savita? Can we proceed?
Sorry about that. I had a network issue over here. Sorry about it. Sorry. Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Bindu, for setting up the context. So today I am the presiding officer for today. So based on the updated what I got from the present president, we have a joint meeting that is suggested by Toastmaster. Sorry, by one second. Uh, by Chennai Speakers Forum Toastmaster Club in Kuduvancheri. So, who are in Chennai on June 28th? Is anyone in Chennai? Anyone living in Chennai?
Yeah, I am here.
Okay. So, I request you to, if possible, I request you to join the Chennai Speakers Forum Toastmaster Club so we can coordinate among the others who are in Chennai so that we can have a joint meeting with the Chennai Speakers Toastmaster Club. So, as you guys know, our ExCom committee has already been uh, created, the new ExComs. So, they are on their way to get up new things. So, please support them. And I am one of them being elected as a president. So, I'm very excited to have to be in Dynamic Leaders Forum, first of all. So, very, very happy. And all your support is very much needed. Otherwise, without your support, it's not feasible or not practically possible to do anything. So, first of all the tenured folks and the distinguished Toastmaster Riaz, who has newly joined, as well as Toastmaster Bindu and Tata Kata. So, whoever is been here, we need your support. Not only, uh, yeah, I'm already in panic mode, I should say. Yes, Toastmaster Bindu. Unexpectedly, there are guests at home, so which made me go out, but unfortunately everything is going upside down today. Okay, so that's the update from the presiding officer end. uh, So let's kick started today. So today our Toastmaster of the day is Toastmaster Sai Kumar. So he's a chartered accountant by profession. I believe he is a very down to earth person by nature, and whenever he takes a role, he gives his best shot. That's what I can say right now. So, Toastmaster of the Day, for the first time, he's taking up this role. I'm very, very excited to hear from him what he says about the famous book Atomic Habits, which everyone would have read. At least 50% of them would have read who wants to improve their day to day professional life. So, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sai Kumar, podium is all yours. All the very best.
Thank you, presiding officer. Am I audible? Yes, thank you. Thank you, presiding officer, and our new president, the upcoming president. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. I hope there is no guest. So I welcome you to a wonderful session. This session is all about the theme which I selected is small changes and big impact. So the theme is basically inspired from the book Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. So before proceeding with the theme, I just want to ask the members: have any of the member have read the book Atomic Habits? Can you just please raise your hands? Okay, I think none has read. Okay. Oh, okay, Lata ma'am has read and Toastmaster Vignesh has read. So, Zoom Master Tathagata has also read. So, can you please share your inputs of the book? Definitely would have improved a lot after reading the book. Can you please share your inputs, how it has impacted your life?
Yeah, may I?
Yeah, please, ma'am.
So
I'll just share.
I did not read fully, but I just went through that. So with little, to the extent what I read, um, how to develop, how to uh, bring in good habits by motivating ourselves, and how to discourage ourselves to prevent our bad habits.
Okay, super. She gave
That
a
part, yeah.
yes. She gave a summary of it. Thank you, ma'am. Toastmaster Vignesh, can you share your inputs on the book?
Yes, Toastmaster Sai Kumar. Yeah, it is one of the best book I have ever read because it said about a lot of scientific techniques to change our habits. Because if we change our habit, we can change our life. And he discovered three things: cue, trigger, and I think action. I think I forget the third one. So if we follow the three things, we can change any habit. That's what he said. Thank you.
Thank you. We will discuss more about the cue, cravings, response, and rewards. We will discuss as the meeting proceeds. So, is there anyone who has read? I think Toastmaster Tathagata has also read.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for me,
Tathagata, can you please share your inputs?
yeah, for me is like what I understood, like the compounding effect. So instead of doing nothing every day, we have to do at least 1%, so that at the end it will create a big impact. And then it's like not think too much or set a big goal, just do in a small way. So each and every milestone, check the milestone, and then we can proceed further. So instead of that, like at the end, we can say we can't do anything. It's better to always like enjoy the small achievement.
Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. This is what my slide is all about. Are you able to see my slide? Yes. Thank you. See, you can see in the slide, 1% improvement a day will make you 37 times better person, and 1% worst a day will almost make you zero. So the small changes will make a bigger impact. So I just wanted to share my own personal experience how small changes will create a big impact. So is there anyone who wants to wake up early but couldn't wake up? Yeah, reasons may be plenty. So is there anyone who wanted to wake up early but couldn't wake up?
Yes, Toastmaster Sai Kumar.
Okay. So I have a companion. Even I was like you, Toastmaster Javed. So I wanted to give a small tip which I learned by reading this book. So this is nothing but even I was a person like if I wanted to wake up early by 6 o'clock, I used to put alarm right from 5:30. I'll put an alarm by 5:30 and one more alarm by 5:35, 5:40, 5:45. I'll keep almost six alarms to wake me up by 6 o'clock. But even after by 6 o'clock, I won't wake up. I'll be snoozing it and I will be sleeping it till 7:38. So what one small habit changed me is instead of putting your phone with in your bed, just keep your phone some 3-4 meters away from the bed, so that if alarm wakes by 6 o'clock, you have to get out of the bed and at least go to 2 to 3 meters to switch off the phone. Once you just come out of the bed, it is very easy to wake up. So these small changes, it might look simple, but it will definitely create a bigger impact. Once you did this for at most 30 days, you will definitely wake up without alarm also. So we'll discuss more about these small habits which will make us a perfect one. So basically, what I mean to tell is success is not all about setting very high goals and doing some sweeping changes. So it is only about changing our environment, changing small habits will always make us success. So we'll discuss more about this. Okay. So I just wanted to outlay the meeting summary. I mean, the meeting will be divided into three parts. First is prepared speech, and second is TT speech, where the members and even guests are allowed to speak, and the third session is evaluation session. So let's discuss some more tips about the theme. So there is a concept called accountability partner. So anyone knows what is accountability partner?
Yes, accountability partner means you might have a friend who is
Okay,
responsible for waking up early. You make
super,
yourself
super.
to wake up early.
Super, super. I think he has read the whole book, I guess. Okay. So accountability partner basically means a partner who constantly monitors you and gives you some guidance. Suppose you wanted to limit social media usage by 30 minutes. So you tell to your accountability partner that I will use social media only for 30 minutes. And if I use more than 30 minutes, I'll pay you 1,000 rupees for every 1 hour exceeding 30 minutes. So your progress will be constantly monitored by your accountability partner. In the similar way, in our Toastmasters meeting also, we have an accounting partner. He's none other than our GE. So today, the GE, but don't worry, he's not going to charge anything for that. He'll be constantly evaluating us and giving us a constructive feedback. Today, the GE role is performed by Toastmaster Javed. So Javed is a healthcare professional. He wants to improve his communication speed. That's why he joined Toastmasters. So I welcome Toastmaster Javed to take up the GE role and explain his and introduce his team. Over to you, GE.
Sorry to disturb you, Toastmaster the day, Sai Kumar. Can you just unshare the screen, please?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sai Kumar. We'll start with our general evaluation session. Any general evaluation session has two parts. One is the speech evaluation, and the next is the overall meeting evaluation. The speech evaluation, I'll come at the later part of the meeting. Let's talk about the main people who are handling the meeting. Like T.M. Modi said, small actions change our daily lives. There was a very famous quote I read that life is not one big thing, it's million little things. So that's what I feel the roles of all the tag players are, the timer, our counter, and the grammarian. We make unintentionally so many mistakes, and somehow there are people who guide us through that and give us better way to improve ourselves. So with that, let me introduce the timer of today's meeting. And when I joined first Toastmaster, this was my first role, and the mentor called me and said that you might think it's a small role, but You're noticing everyone. You're making sure they are staying on time. The meeting runs on time and everything. So for that, we have a very experienced, very talented Toastmaster Suhasini. Can I have Toastmaster Suhasini on stage, please?
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Javed. Today, I'm going to do a timer role. The role of timer is to note down the time taken by all the speakers. For prepared speech, the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. I will show green at 5 on my background and 6 amber at 6, red at 7 minutes with 30-second grace time. For a table topic, the time limit is 1 to 2 minutes. I will show green at 1 minute, amber at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red at 2 minutes with 30-second grace time. For evaluation, the time limit is 2 to 3 minutes. I will show green at 2 minutes, amber at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and red at 3 minutes with a 30-second grace time. At the end of the meeting, I will submit my report to General Evaluator. Over to Toastmaster Javed.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suhasini. It was a wonderful gag instructions. Moving on, how many of you had bad handwritings? Can I have a raise of hand? How many of you had bad handwriting? Oh my God, except me, everyone had good handwriting. Okay, people are raising their hand. Good. So they say that when your mind thinks faster than you can write, your handwriting gets bad. Similarly, when your mind already thought that they spoke and now you're still making sentences, that's when you get all the filler words and is, yeah. So for that, when I joined Toastmasters again, I had so many hours that I thought that ask was my speech and my actual speech was the filler words. So for that noticing, we have a very, very talented, amazing Toastmaster, the presiding officer of today's meeting. The person who takes the role, make sure the meeting runs smoothly. I would like to call Toastmaster Savita on stage, please.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Javed, for that wonderful intro about our counter role. Yes, I completely agree with you. So, when you really want a good handwriting, you need to practice a lot at the same time. When you really want to speak well, you need to teach yourself with the same spoken English. So, if you want to really learn Hindi, you have to think, talk, and read in Hindi the same way. Since we are in Toastmasters Club, if you really want to speak English, you have to read, think, write in English, and that would definitely help you. So today, as a Toastmaster, as a accounter role, today I will be checking each one of your the way you speak, how many fillers you use, and I'll try to provide you kind of a report by end of this session once the general evaluator calls upon. So over to general evaluator Javed, Toastmaster Javed. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. The more English you know, the less English you use. Have you heard about this? That the more words you know, the more vocabulary you know, the more conjunctions you know, the less you have to think about using them. And that's what the role of grammarian is. They introduce us a word of the day. We try to use them during the meetings, and it randomly pops up 4 days later that, oh my God, I learned this word. Let me try to use it. So for that, we have a very amazing Toastmaster. I met him during an area contest, and he's from Synergy Club, Toastmaster Amir. Can I have Toastmaster Amir from on the stage, please?
Thank you, General Evaluator, for the nice introduction. As a public speaker, you're on stage to dazzle the audience. And nothing dazzles the audience more than a brilliant metaphor, smart wordplay, or vocabulary that creates vivid impressions. On the other hand, wrong pronunciation or grammatical mistake not only confuse people but can also be off putting. That's why we here in Toastmasters have a grammarian in every session. The grammarian role is to appreciate the good usage of language, but more importantly, rectify any error in grammar or pronunciation so that you dazzle your audience every time you are on stage. As a grammarian, I will also help you in enriching your vocabulary by giving you the word of the day. And the word of the day for today is dazzle. DAZZLE. It is a word and it means to impress deeply, overpower, or confound with brilliance. I have already shown how you can use the word, but here are some more demonstrations. If you dazzle the interviewer, the job is yours. Every movie from Bahu, every movie from Christopher Nolan dazzles me. I hope everyone uses the word to a maximum. I will be back with my report towards the end of the meeting. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Yes, thank you. The unending words, there are so many words in English, and that dazzles me every day that I'm always trying to learn something new. With that being said, let's move on to the next exciting role, that is the idiom master. I always went to my grandmother's house and she always uses some random line. It expresses everything in a short 4-letter words or 3-letter words. And I feel that as we try to use that, we also act smart, sound smart. I can kill 2 birds with a stone. It doesn't happen, but it sounds smart. So let's move on to the next idiom master role, to Toastmaster Vignesh. Can I have you on the stage, please?
So I'm going to play idiom master of the day, and today's idiom is bite the bullet. So bite the bullet means to do difficult or unpleasant things you have been avoiding. Could you please, anyone use this idiom in your speech?
Toastmaster Vignesh, can you repeat the idiom once again?
Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet means to do unpleasant or difficult things you have been avoiding. For example, you wanted to wake up early, but you could not, but you bite the bullet and you wake up early. This is the example. I have put it on the chat box.
I bite the bullet by doing a TMOD role for the first time. Thank you.
Oh, okay, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So anyone?
Vignesh, can I?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we all bite the bullet during our table topic session to attempt the table topic.
Yes, ma'am. Super, ma'am. Any other?
Yeah. I bite the bullet to give the speech. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Super, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And I have also, we are going to play 2 different games. The first one is I'm going to watch the speech and take it notes about the idioms I have given and report it to the general evaluator once they called upon me. And the second one is you have to use this idiom twice in your speech. For proper speech or table topic contest, you have to use twice in your speech, and the person who used twice will be a winner. Okay, over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vignesh. I'll try to bite the bullet and try to use the idiom in my speech. Moving on. When I was in class, there was always one staff who used to look at me, and I also think when she was teaching, and I always used to nod. She used to think that I am listening. I used to think that she thinks I am listening. But today we have actually a listening master. I want all of you to nod at least when something is going on, so that she can be like, oh my god, people are actually listening. For that, we have an amazing Toastmaster Lata.
Thank you, General Evaluator Javed, for the amazing introduction. In today's meeting, I am the listening master. I will watch and observe the meeting, and I will ask questions to know how well you have been attentively listening. So, see you at the end of the meeting. Have a good time, friends.
Thank you,
Over to you,
Toastmaster Lata. We all know the phrase that practice makes a man perfect. Yeah. But the real thing is practice and analysis makes a man perfect. It's understanding where we did wrong, how we have to move on. So let's give it up once again for the amazing tag team, the idiom master, Lata, Toastmaster, listening master. With that being said, let's move on to the session of today's meeting. I will hand over the stage back to the TMOD Sai Kumar.
Thank you, Javed, for introducing yourself and your team. It was a wonderful introduction. So let's start talking more about our theme. So I'm just a minute. I'll just share my screen. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Thank you. Just okay. So any habit, be it as a good habit or bad habit, it is formed by this habit loop. So you can see the habit loop. So for any habit to happen, there is a cue, there is a craving, there is a response, and a reward. So whether it is a good habit or bad habit, it forms under this loop. So what can we do to improve more of good habits and reduce our bad habits? For that, author has told 4 laws. So the 4 laws are: make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. So if we follow these 4 rules, we can inculcate more of good habits and reduce our bad habits a lot. So who and all wanted to wake up early and start working out, but they couldn't? Is there anyone? Okay, even Savita ma'am is there next. So others are working out, it seems. So what can we do? Okay, even Riaz is there to help me out. Okay, so what can we do so that we can wake up early and work out, or we can read a book? So what things we can do so that we can create more of good habits? For that, author has given small tiny habits we can be created easily so that we can inculcate these good habits. For example, if you wanted to wake up early and start working out, you can make these 4 laws. One is obvious. So wherein the author says, if you wanted to do a workout, just put your gym clothes or your yoga mat near to your living room so that it will be very obvious to start the workout. And second is make it attractive. Just if you while doing workout, you can listen to your favorite music so that it won't be a burdenous job to you. And the third is make it easy. Make it easy is nothing but if you cannot work out for 30 minutes, you try doing it only for 10 minutes so that you will be in the loop, you will be in the chain. So the fourth is make it satisfying. So you can very well track the progress of your workout. You can reward yourself. So these things, if you start doing these things, you can very easily form into that habit loop. So next is, for example, if you wanted to read a book, so what can we do to start reading a book? So for making it obvious, what we can do is keep our book near to our living room. Like we can keep near to our pillow so that whenever we see the book, we have an intent to start. So don't keep in bookshelf and all. You just keep near to you. And second thing, what we can do is read the topics of your choices. Some may like storytelling, some may like genres like love stories and all. So whatever of your choices, you can read that so that it becomes attractive. And the third is make it easy. Make it easy is nothing but if you can't read a 10 pages book, just read at least 1 page a day. So if you take this atomic habits, you can just keep reading 1 page a day so that you can successfully complete within a short span once you started doing it. And the third is just make it satisfying. So how can you make it satisfying is discuss this book to your friends or you can join a club so that you can have a healthy discussion about this. So in these ways, we can cultivate more of good habits. So we'll discuss more about the book in the coming session. So before that, we will start with our prepared speech session. So our first speaker for the day is Toastmaster Manoj Nair. So Manoj Nair is attempting his level 3 from persuasive influence. Before introducing, I would like to call his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Riaz, to read about his project objectives. Over to you, Toastmaster Riaz.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sai Kumar. Good afternoon. Sorry, good afternoon, all. Today, meeting number 270 is going to witness Toastmaster Manoj Nair, who is going to give a project on his pathway, Persuasive Influence, Level 3, Project 2, titled My Two Cent. So the objective of today's project is, the purpose is for the member to practice the skills needed to connect with an unfamiliar audience. I wish my speaker all the very best, and the time allotted for him to give his project is 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you so much. Back to the Toastmaster of the Day. Toastmaster of the Day, you're in mute.
Sorry. Okay. Toastmaster Manoj is an IT consultant by profession. His hobbies include watching movies, walking, and playing table tennis. So, Toastmaster Manoj Nair, his speech is 2 cents. 2 cents, Toastmaster Manoj Nair. Over to you.
Very good afternoon to everyone, to the guest and the Toastmaster of the day and my speech evaluator. We start with this 20th of April 2025, Easter Day, where the world was embracing peace and reflection of love. There was a massive volcano, massive. Not anywhere. It's in my house. Two like-minded people blow off like a massive pressure cooker moment on a simple disagreement. And a simple disagreement. The volume spiked up. There was a room of anxiety, bitterness, and fighting. What would you do as the people who are in the screen? I don't know about you, but as a mature person, what I did, I hit the gym. I took the bag, keys, off I go on the road. Now, I was driving my car on a road Sunday afternoon, 1:30, 2 o'clock, 2:30 precisely. Now, the road to the gym is so narrow and it was a dead end. And I was thinking, what's happening to this world? Sunday afternoon, why so busyness? Why these people don't have any job to do that? But all of a sudden, I saw the guy who's standing in front of me driving, not standing, driving the car. He was not driving, actually. He was just like a snail speed, a speed of 2 miles per hour. 2 miles per hour. He was not driving. He was actually looking for a space where he can able to park his massive SUV, a black color SUV. And I was behind him. And when I looked back, there was a tail of people piling up slowly because they all wanted to go into the gym. And this guy was driving so slow that all of a sudden he took a right turn. He saw a space and he wanted to park his SUV in that space. Now, on the front seat, I can see, I believe it's a dad and a son. A son is like 7 years old. He was going for a birthday party. I think so. That's my hunch. Because he was wearing a Batman kind of outfit, a cape in the back, which is the black color, and the coat, which is like a two mask kind of thing. And he was literally looking like a bonsai version of a Batman. And he was sitting there. He was so excited. And he was speaking to himself that I can visualize, I can picture this, that he's right now in the mood of a birthday party. But his dad was absolutely hopeless. So selfish guy, making everyone waiting for him to park his car. And I was trying to honk it, but then I waited for the kid. Don't want to spoil the joy of the small boy. Let him enjoy the feeling of his going to birthday party. It took me a while. His dad was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That was a small, tiny space. Initially, I thought he was trying to show everyone that how not to park the car in the small space. But all of a sudden, I was infuriating, and kind of anger was paling up on my face. My face got paled up, and And I was just trying to say something, but all of a sudden, this guy decided, give up. He just gave up. He took the car, took a turn, make a space for everyone to pile through. So what I did was I took my car on the pavement, gone like this, so that without a scratch, so I can pass through. Finally, I passed through. A while ago, I saw after a few space of 10 cars, I could have a few more cars can be able to park. So I went there, parked my car, came back, and I said to this guy, have you not seen the space there? There was so enough space to park the car. He shrugged his face with a wide smile. Without looking at me, he said, oh, sorry, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It struck me so heavy that my second story revealed, my second scent leads into it. Now, this was last year, October time, Diwali, and I hate going parties. I'm not a party goer, but my wife dragged me into the party, and this was a party was meant by those ladies, the 4 or 5 ladies or 6 ladies trying to create a Diwali party, and they drag their husband and come. And I don't want to go there because I don't like to be in the people whom I don't know actually. But she said, why are you sitting in front of the laptop and doing the work day in and day out? Go and enjoy, make your life. But here I am in the party. There are few people standing next to each other, and I was standing next to each other, and this guy said to me, ah, so you are, which department you are from? Are you in medicines? And I was to say, but he said, which department is? I said, no, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm a software guy. But I thought it was like a circle of 5 or 6 people. They're all doctors, and I was the person. And all of a sudden, I realized that they struck their face. I can see the shift was palpable. I was all of a sudden, I was not within them, one of the people of people. I was not in the tribe. I was like a software guy, and they all are doctors and medicines. I was not included, but I was not excluded. Literally not excluded. I want to contribute something in the group. Wherever I see there is a kind of a thing which I can able to contribute, something which I can able to add value. But I was not there. I was just floating around there. I couldn't fit into the circle. Same like the guy in my first story, trying to park the car, his massive SUV into the small space, couldn't get the space to park. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Often life, when we trying to have this disconnections there, we're trying to fit into something, whether it is your personal life, whether it is your job, whether it is a social circle or relationship. We're trying to fit into an area where we are not belongs to them. We're not meant to them, or mean to them. Same like the guy who's supposed to be parked the car, the massive. There is no way you're going to fit that into it. So my 2 cents in full is, in life, we trying to don't force your SUV into the space which is not meant for you, or you don't have to prove your worth. Your opportunity, your spot, your people is there. You just have to look around like the guy down the line, 10 cars that are open space. You will find it. With that, back to you, Toastmaster, the Toastmaster Sai Kumar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for a wonderful speech. So next time, don't be too workaholic, I think. Okay. So thank you for your speech, sir. So now let's go for the next interesting session. So the next session is nothing but table topic session, which is handled by an experienced member, Toastmaster Bindu ma'am. So Toastmaster Bindu ma'am is a certified soft skill trainer. She is a she knows child psychology, and she is a Montessori trainer. a handwriting trainer also. She's having a decade of experience in teaching. She's associated with Toastmasters for more than 4 years, and she has almost undertaken every role in Toastmasters, be it VPPR, VP Education, and President. So when I asked her about the theme of the meeting, I asked her what small habits made a big impact. She told her very interesting personal story. She was suffering from low hemoglobin levels 3 years back. So what she started doing is she started consuming curry leaves for past 3 years continuously. Once she completes her cooking, when she garlands her food, she started consuming curry leaves. Since curry leaves has good iron content, her hemoglobin levels were back to normal, and she was now heading a healthy life. So these tips is actually called as habit stacking or habit bundling. So what she did is she bundled a habit with another habit. So we can do such habits in our everyday routine also. It's like for me also, I will always check whether the stove is off whenever I lock my door. So it has become a habit. So once you complete a habit, you start with another habit. So these habits will always give a good productivity. Once you started doing for 30 days, it becomes very subconscious to you, and you no need to put some efforts for it. So kudos to you, ma'am. I welcome Toastmaster Bindu ma'am to start her session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sai Kumar. It is as such low. Even I have that habit of switching on the lights wherever I just come out of the room. And I can sense that if the door is closed also, I have become so passionate about that. Sometimes somebody is left inside the room and I switch off the light and come out. So just for fun.
No problem. You are
And yes,
saving the electricity, madam.
yes. I hate even when the water drops come out of the tap, if it is little loose, knobs are little loose also, I cannot resist it. I immediately call the plumber. I try to fix it. If I'm not, I just immediately call the plumber. It is, it's just inherent in me now. One of the part of my senses, I can say. So with fun, let us start the table topic session. For everybody present over here, all the Toastmasters know how to handle that. For the guest over here, I would like to explain it. It's a impromptu speech session basically. We'll be giving you a topic and you are asked to speak at least for a minute or 2 minutes of max. You can speak at least till 2.5 minutes. If you cross 2.5 minutes, then you are disqualified for our polls. But you can definitely attempt even for 30 seconds. If you are a new speaker or first time you're attempting, we definitely encourage you to attempt it. And as the timer will be showing the cards according to her time zones. And yeah, coming to the topic today, what is the topic I'm going to give? I'm not into the topic of the day today. I just wanted to have a fun table topic. So I'll be giving you a picture. Okay, it can be an idiom, it can be a phrase, it can be a word, anything. You need to speak upon it. If you're not able to take up a topic, then I can help you on it. So can we go? Who is ready? Any experienced
I'll go
Toastmaster
Toastmaster
also
Bindu.
can come. I can see Manoj's hand raised. Toastmaster Manoj, yes, you're welcome. Let me share the screen. You can guess what is this? It's a phrase. I'll give you a hint. It's a phrase.
Okay.
Think before you leap.
Almost near.
Think
Think out
outside
of the box.
Outside the box.
Yes.
Out of the box.
Who was it? Again, the strict rule is only the volunteer has to come out with the answer. Okay. If you all know, please, you can, we can help him after 30 seconds or something. Okay. Fine. It's a box and think is out. So you can say thinking out of the box. So here your situation is thinking out of the box. You can speak something on it, whether you have done it sometime in your professional or personal life. so that you could come over a situation, come out of a situation.
Fellow good afternoon Toastmasters and table topic master Toastmaster, Madam Toastmaster Bindu. You know, I always think about creativity is something which is not you can it is inbuilt in your life. It is basically generated after your thinking. Now I've been a regular listener of podcast. I have replaced my music by podcast, and so many podcasters are there. And when I listen, because when I hit the gym, I always have this headset on my head, and I listen to this podcast innumerably, whether it is Atomic Habits of James Clear, or whether it's Andrew Huberman, or there are so many, there are millions actually. What it really does is that this kind of thinking, because when you listen to this podcast, you're looking from their mindset, because they're trying to pitch in their ideas, and those ideas really help me. Now, one of the things which I listening this morning, before this I was late 15 minutes. I was telling to Smasa Savita that I'll be running late. I was just coming from the gym, and I was listening to a podcaster who is in India, and he was massively doing a lot of AI actually in building up content. And this has been going on in my mind many years actually. I was thinking I will do kind of thing, but the kind of thinking he goes behind using that kind of a podcast is amazing. It's not great. It's not great. One of the things which I really wanted to get you into is that we always wanted to come with the biggest or the best or the brightest idea, but it's not all about when you're looking into Instagrams, or I'm not a podcaster or I'm not a content developer, but what I understood from him is that it's the consistency in yourself. You know, you don't have to develop one of the best on the mightiest one, but if you have the ability to start and doing consistently everything, what Toastmaster of the day Sai Kumar said, 1%, it has a compounding interest, and it will really make significant improvement in your life every day. 1 minute of a content, if you can consistently develop that one, that is the thing which I believe is out of the box thinking. It's small but so effective and so impactful. With that, back to Toastmaster, the Toastmaster Bindu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj, for touching the topic of the day as well as my topic together. Yeah, I do agree. I also started listening to podcasts nowadays when I go to my gym. So before, as you said, I was listening to evergreen songs and retro songs and all, but thought I'll just change a little and see what I can get from these podcasts. So I started listening to it. Great, Toastmaster Manoj. I need the second volunteer. Don't worry, the topics are very easy. Only thing is guessing. I can help you for that. Toastmaster Vignesh, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm just coming in 1 second. So yes, your topic.
I am seeing only clouds. I don't know what
You
it
can
means.
see one more thing there. There is something on the cloud. Can you count the cloud? Then you can get the hint.
Cloud 9.
Yeah, the full idiom on cloud 9. You're on cloud 9, which means you're happy, expressing your happiness. So now you can share a topic from your personal life or any incident where you were very happy on your cloud 9 zone.
Okay. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. And this is one of the best topic I have ever get, because happiness is one of the best thing in the world. So we are living in the world. We always wanted to be happy, but we think that happiness is like doing complex things or uh, getting better job or some other things. But happiness is the little things, like uh, if I if you just take the little things, like watching movies every week. So this is my habit I'm following for past 3 years, and every week watching one movie. So usually that movie should give me more happiness, joy, and something different, technology or something. So whenever I watch the movie, I would be more happy, and also it's not only watching movie, but also going out to restaurants or some other places uh, monthly, twice or once. So, and also I have a habit of buying foods from the hotel and take it to my second floor and eat with my family. So it was one of the craziest thing, and I really loved that. And also talking with the people on Clubhouse. So lot of things, and everything is gives a lot of joy. And we always want to go for big things, but just do a little things and make yourself happy, and it will just make others happy. So over to you, Toastmaster Bindu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vignesh, for that. Wonderfully taking up the topic and expressing your personal stories. Yeah, I do agree with it because every week I also watch a movie, and then I have that little happiness of watching a movie every week and taking something out of it, some good thing from that. So, any other volunteer? Next volunteer. In fact, we have a lot of time today.
I'll go.
I know who is that? Tatagata? Who was it?
Javed.
Javed. Yeah. Yes. 1 second. I'll just share the screen. There's a puzzle. I'm unstoppable, but I am easy to waste. What am I? Everybody can guess it
What?
easy. I'm unstoppable, but I'm easy to waste. What am I?
Time.
Yes, of course. We have our timer here. So you can explain something where you have sometimes thought I could have utilized this time better, whether in your professional or personal life, or where you sometimes did that also. You can share any one of this.
Yes. So the other day, I was flying. I was flying in my spaceship with my co-commander pilot. He was handling the geographics, and I was flying. We were flying through Andromeda 3.0, and suddenly our spaceship was hit by 4 aliens. And all of a sudden, we're almost dying. And that's when my braveness, my courage started. And I started killing almost every one of them. But what I didn't realize is my spaceship also didn't have fuel. The fact that my habit of not putting fuel, whether in my bike or my car or my spaceship, didn't go away. Coming back to time when I was going to my college for exam, I was leaving in a very hurried mode, and halfway I realized that I don't have petrol in my bike, and it was frustrating because I was irritated about the exam, I was irritated about my life, and now bike also not to cooperating with me, and then I had to push myself, and that's when I realized that I'm procrastinating everything. Yesterday night itself, I could have put petrol, I could have been ready, but no, I thought I will put it in the morning, and in the morning I forgot. At that time, I could think was if I had a time machine, I would have gone back and probably killed myself for not putting petrol. So that's when I realized that maybe this is all about time is how important. Coming back to my spaceship story, we managed to kill the 4 aliens. My co-commander was smart and he had extra petrol and he helped me go through the galaxy. That's what happened that day as well. I called my friend in his Activa, took the bike to his home, and I went to my college in that Activa. I feel like time is all about having people around you and enjoying, and while constantly being awake, that it's just your responsibility to use it to your fullest. So yes, we should never waste time. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Javed, for that fun-filled story. I would like to know who were those aliens in your dream or whether it's real.
That was my max teacher.
Oh. Okay, thank you so much for sharing that. May I have the next volunteer? Yeah, Toastmaster Savita, presiding officer. This is your topic.
What is this? uh, Idle Man is a devil's workshop. Is that the one? Or
No, you can see the clouds. You can see a head on top of it.
yeah,
I've given
thinking
you the
which is not necessary. Something on that way.
um, head on the clouds. That means you're in some other dreams, not in the present situation. Of we can relate the same topic what Javed mentioned now. Like about the
Okay.
story he narrated. So you can also narrate something like that, where you had, or you can talk about your childhood, where you used to dream in the class, whatever subject it is.
Okay. So it's all about dreams, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Bindu, for giving me this topic. So I have a crazy husband who always dreams. And unfortunately, I get up middle of the night, waking up, asking what happened. And he sleeps nicely, waking me up, but I will be up for another 1 hour because I'm a very light sleeper. So my husband, his name is Santosh. So he all of a sudden he wakes up and he tells me a story that he was pulled from a dragon, and dragon pulled him, and the dragon placed him somewhere else. That is one story. The other story which I always remember is during the day he was cleaning the carpet, okay, at home, and at night he got a dream that he is flying on that carpet like a Aladdin. That was another one. And the third one is all of a sudden he will wake up and he says that my hand is gone, my hand is gone. So his hand is, I mean, he searches his hand so much that he wakes me up like every alternative day I'll be awake because of him. So all my insomnia, whatever the sleepness and all gone because of him, and I'll beat him for waking me up because of his dreams. So that is my story, and I wake up once in a while, not like my husband, but when I wake up, I'll have this sleep apnea. I wake up like as if someone is stabbing me, or as if someone doing something with me, kind of a craziest story, as if I fall from the bed, etc. But I've never seen a person watching a movie, taking that as an inspiration and dreaming about it. So that is how he is. So when somebody talks about the dreams, I think I always remember my husband only. Thank you so much. Over to you, table topic master. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita, for that funny speech from your side for the topic. Your husband at least daydreams of means dreams at night. My husband daydreams, and when I call him, even speak with an inch gap, he doesn't even bother. He just looks at his mobile and keeps on browsing, and I just bang him on his head. Then he comes into the world. Okay. So this is my experience with the daydreamer. So I need one more volunteer. for the next topic. Yeah, Tathagata, Toastmaster Tathagata. Somebody can manage the Zoom for him. Your topic goes. Yeah, Tathagata, can you see?
Yeah, I can
Any
see.
guesses? Any guesses?
Chances, 2 blank, 3 chances.
There are 3 chances.
Yeah,
Nothing in between. So, what can be the phrase?
3 chances. There is a opportunity between 2 chances.
No second chance.
No second chance. Okay. Yep.
Fine. Got it? There's no second chance. So, you're going to speak something on this topic where you missed a chance, but you had a second chance, or no? If you had a second chance in that matter, what would you have been done? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, thank you, topic master. So there is no second chance. So this is like really I have to believe in that there is no second chance. But truly, I didn't like accept this particular thing, the statement, because you can see, right, 1, 2, and 3. So one is a chance, second is like a blank, and third is a chance. So definitely, if there is a 1 and 3 chances, and in between there is a blank, so there is a pause. There you can rethink that what mistake we have done and what are those things we can like recollect and we can correct it. So life always gives us a chance, right? And they always give us the second chance as well. So why not? Suppose if in my life, there are a lot of the time that I face. It's like, okay, if there is a chance, I can do this, I can do that. Even like when after my MTech, when I got a chance in ISRO for the internship, and I got a chance to do internship in GE, and that time I chose GE. And then after that, there is a career gap. I took it and I work as a like research associate for University of Nottingham. And that time I was thinking like, why I didn't choose this role? But yeah, that is not the reality. What I learned from GE, that still I am carrying. Maybe I can learn so much of thing from ISRO as well, but there is no regrets, because every time how we are spending ourselves, that really gives us a lesson. So I always used to speak to one thing, right? Either there is a win or there is a lesson. So that's the main motto I used to follow in my life. Like if I'm winning the game, I am the winner. But if I'm losing the game, I'm not a loser. I'm just learning from my mistake. And that gives me a pause, that second option, the blank, to rethink and take the third option, chance. Over to you, TTM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tathagata. Day before yesterday, as you all know, it was my birthday. We went for Sitare Zameen Par movie, and the climax was like the group wins, doesn't win actually. It's a basketball tournament. The group doesn't win, but they were happy enjoying with the winners. But ultimate the statement was, we won second, sir. We came second, sir. That's why we are happy. So thing is, trying is actually good always, rather than just thinking of the result. Next time when we come, we will win, definitely. So that was the statement that the movie gave me in the end. So I think we have some more time, right? Toastmaster of the day, could you confirm? Can I
Yeah,
go with two more
we
topics?
have time, madam.
Okay. Yeah, I need a volunteer there. Our guest is there. Speech evaluator, can you take up? Yeah, DTM Riaz,
Yes, I
could
will.
you try?
Yes, please.
Yeah. The topics, I think it is interesting. You have to come to take it up. So, yes, here is the topic.
Fire, night, and drum.
Yes, it is a idiom.
Something
You can
related
guess,
with
but
fire.
I'll give you the, yeah, I'll give you the
Fire, night,
topic.
and drum.
It's a burning.
Burning.
The last one, you can guess what it is.
No.
What is inside the drum?
Fuel,
Fuel, oil,
probably.
you can say. Yeah,
Oil, yeah.
yeah. So burning midnight oil. That means
Burning
waking
midnight
up
oil.
late
Okay.
night and working. So what are your views on this? Of course, we can all the IT sector people can answer on this. I believe it connects with
Right.
them. You can go with the top.
Yes. Thank you so much, Table Topic Master. Well, post-COVID, it has become very normal that work from home is something which every corporate appreciates. And when it comes to my company, we also had the same process, which was like working from home, provided that being an international organization, international company, uh, we do not have a stipulated time to work. So we mostly have task-based working system. So once you finish your task, you're done for the day. And similarly, once it so happened that we were on a strict lockdown, and I was in Saudi Arabia, and my manager calls me and he says that Riaz, please calculate how much provisions we have left so that we can utilize it, and we could avoid deducting the salaries from the employees just in order to favor them. And believe me, we started the task somewhere around 8 o'clock. Me and my subordinates, we started the task at 8 o'clock in the night, and we had to submit the report in the morning at 8 o'clock to a person who is in Canada. So we started the task just thinking that we might be finishing it in next 4 hours or next 5 hours, maximum by 12. But it so happened that we had to bite the bullet, and we completed the task at half seven. That is half seven in the morning. And when we submitted the report, my boss was like, good work done. I think you just spent 2 hours in doing this, so you can continue for the day. And we all were like, we all were shocked. We did this much work, and we came out with this outcome, and it did not happen. So, what I wanted to say over here is this is something which is very common, working up late after the COVID. But yes, do not understate your standards and work for what is best. Thank you, and back to Table Topic Master.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Riaz, for attempting the topic. And I need the next volunteer here. Don't curse me. I just wanted to have a better table topic. So
Maybe I'll
the
take up,
fun-filled
madam.
session. Yeah, who is it?
Sai Kumar, madam. TMOD.
Okay, yeah, you can take up. Yes. Very easy.
Try to stand out.
Where is two standing?
In the down.
Yeah, how can you say that? Rephrase your word.
I'm not that much smart. I'm not that much
Try
smart.
to understand. Try to understand.
Try to understand. Sorry. Okay.
So you will be talking like somewhere to somebody. You're trying to make them understand on some topic and finally you left on them. Or you were on the other side, like somebody was trying to make you understand on some topic and you were not able to do how did you face that moment? Anything you can talk.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to talk something which we faces in regular day-to-day, affairs. Since I'm practicing chartered accountant, I practice in the areas of GST and all. So we try to tell the business men's what the law is about, but actually they don't understand the certain technical aspects. They just even if we try to understand them in a layman language, they were into, suppose if you purchase a car and they wanted to claim credit of the GST in their business, but the act says you cannot do it. Their version is like, see, you try to understand me. I bought the car only for the business use. So what is wrong if I take the credit of the car? But the act says in a different way. Even if you buy it for your business purposes, you cannot claim the credit of it. So these things, even if you try to understand even if you try to let them understand the law, they were adamant enough not to understand certain things. It happens in a multiple ways also, because their perception is different and our perception with law is different. So that's all, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for the topic.
Thank you, Sai Kumar, for that topic. If you ask me, I'll say making who were like our mothers, mothers generation or our grandfathers generation who are using their smartphones nowadays. It's very tough for them to make them understand the technology. Uh, After we explain them everything, they'll come and back and say, "That is all fine, but please tell me how can I do this? Why in my phone this is not coming?" You're just no, you cannot explain them anything else, just leave the place. So I have faced
Exactly
it a
this.
lot of time. So uh, and I wanted somebody else, one more topic I can give. Who didn't attempt? Yeah, Lata ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overseas.
I didn't give a gap to for you to guess. It is travel overseas.
Mm.
So you can talk something on this. When you traveled, what were your experiences?
Yeah. Traveling overseas, first time it was nightmarish because right on the first time I had to travel alone, and I was warned several times by my husband that don't go and stand at the wrong gate. And those instructions, I was careful, but then uh, I think one nightmare I experienced when I was going to Germany alone, and I had to change over at Qatar. So there I reached at late at night, but uh, as soon as I deboarded, I checked it was a silent airport, and then I checked the flight, my next departure and gate, etc. And I carefully moved there so that I won't be delayed. And I asked a couple of people, where is this gate? Because I just moved around, I couldn't find, as it's a big airport. And then somebody suggested me that you take a metro train and go there. It is on the other side. And then I went there. But then after going there, I waited at that gate almost for 4 hours or something. And then I got up and I refreshed myself, and then I came and stood there. By the time the the flight was different, I got panic because the time was running out and I haven't reached my gate. Then again, I had to rush to the gate, which was in the original place where I boarded. So unnecessary up and down in the last minute. So that was horrifying to me. Luckily, I didn't miss the flight. I just managed to touch there on time. So that experience is remaining fresh in my mind, and so I just wanted to share about that.
Traveling has become a long stories for everyone and exciting, sometimes surprising, sometimes it gives us lot of experiences, all the reactions that we can say. For me also, of traveling so many times from Muscat to India, and I land up in between in many other countries, taking a connecting flights. It is too horrible, and that too in Delhi airport. If the gates are changed, it is too horrible.
Horrible. Last minute changes.
Bombay and Delhi, it's very horrible. Fine, I think I can we can close it, right? Toastmaster of the day.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you everyone for attending the topic. Hope you all enjoyed the topics, attempting the new kind of topics. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, ma'am. It was actually a wonderful session. All the topics were very interesting. We all enjoyed the session. Thank you very much. So let's start discussing about our theme of the day. Uh, okay, are you able to see my screen?
No.
Not yet. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So we were discussing about the four laws of behavior. So we started discussing about make it obvious, how to make the good habit obvious, how to make the good habits attractive, and how to make the habits easy to adopt, and how to make it satisfying through rewarding system. So what should we do to stop the bad habits? So it is quite opposite of what we did for good habits. So for bad habits to stop or reduce, we should make it difficult, and we should make it unattractive, and we should make it difficult to start with, and it should be unsatisfying, and there should be strict punishments for that too. So by these ways we can stop doing the bad habits. Suppose, for example, if you wanted to limit the usage of social media, so what you can do is you can, so many of you would have tried these methods. So if not, please try following these methods. So what you can do is you can remove unnecessary apps like Facebook and all, by which you can at least limit usage of using social media. What I started doing is I just deleted the Facebook, and even if I wanted to use the social media, I use only from the web. For web also, what I did is, if I started using more of social media, I just asked my wife to change the password. So whenever I wanted to get the password, I should get from my wife. So by these ways we can at least limit using the social media. The second thing is, we can make it unattractive. So you can see what are all the time spent on the social media. So by these things we can make it unattractive. So you can put the app blockers. So by these things we can at least reduce the screen time. So the ultimate purpose is that habit should be invisible, it should be unattractive, it should be difficult to follow, and it should be unsatisfying. So bad habits, it's quite opposite of good habits. What we did for good habits, you just do it opposite for the bad habits. It will be easy to reduce the usage of social media. So let's start. Let's welcome our general evaluator to evaluate the overall proceedings and see what he's telling about our meeting. So over to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sai Kumar. It was a wonderful crux of the book. There was one person, I don't remember the name, I met during a division contest. He said that when I give my speech, there are 10 good things and 4 bad things. Everyone I meet will tell me those 10 good things, but only an evaluator can tell me those 4 bad things I did that I can improve on myself. Like every speech has an opening body and a conclusion. I feel like they also need an evaluation for it to be a better, more precise, more perfect speech. So for that, for Toastmaster Manoj's amazing speech, we have an amazing evaluator as well, Toastmaster DTM Riaz. I would like to call DTM Riaz to evaluate Toastmaster Manoj's speech.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Good afternoon once again, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, It was, first of all, congratulations, Toastmaster Manoj, on completing your speech project, Persuasive Influence, Level 3, Project 2. Your speech reminds me about one quote, and I would like to start my evaluation with that quote. Success is a product of small habits, not once in a lifetime transformation. So your speech on overall basis had a perfect starting point where you just threw a date and you caught the audience attention focused on that particular date. That was 20th April 2025. Like me, what happened as soon as I heard that date, I was like, okay, what happened on that day? But then your speech went into a storytelling type which had dazzling reactions, which kept the audience involved on what you're going to say next. And your impressive hand gestures were the added advantage of your speech, which connected us with your story and with what you had to convey in your 5 to 7 minutes. You closed your speech in a very good bang. When you told the word, you do not have to prove your worth to anybody. That one liner was something which your speech leaves the impact on the audience. Now, Toastmasters platform is a platform where you can develop your communication and leadership skills. I would say effective communication and efficient leadership skills. When I was going through your speech, though you started with an audience interacting date, and even with a catch which could have been like audience awareness type, I would recommend you start with what exactly you're going to convey in your 5 to 7 minutes. For example, your speech, when you started, your speech could have the phrase that what you are going to tell and what you are going to conclude after you hear the speech. So that is my one point of observation. The second point of observation is you had a proper introduction, you had a proper body, and you have a proper conclusion of your speech. So what you have to include in your introduction is tell the audience what you're going to speak. Body should be convey the audience what you want to tell, and conclusion should be tell what you have conveyed them. So this comes at a ratio of 20, 60, 20. So first 20% you outline them. This is what you're going to hear. 60% you're going to give your base, what happened, how you got impacted, and how you want to convey your message to the audience. And the last 20% is with a bang, that this is what it is and this is how you're going to take it to your this is going to be a takeaway point. So you do not have to bite the bullet to give exemplary speeches, but you need to do small changes which could actually enhance your speech to next level. Thank you so much, and back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster DTM Riaz. It was a wonderful evaluation, and I'm sure there were points that all of us can reflect upon our speeches as well. Moving on to the main thing, the tag team. The mistakes were done intentionally. Now it's going to be opened. Let's start with timer report, Master Suhasini.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Javed. Here is the timer report. In prepared speech, Toastmaster managed took 7 minutes 45 seconds. In table topic, Toastmaster Manoj took 2 minutes 24 seconds. Toastmaster Vignesh took 2 minutes 8 seconds. Toastmaster Zaved took 2 minutes 17 seconds. Toastmaster Savita took 2 minutes 9 seconds. Toastmaster Tadak took 2 minutes 8 seconds. DTM Riaz took 2 minutes 17 seconds. Toastmaster Sai Kumar took 1 minute 17 seconds. Toastmaster Lata took 1 minute 55 seconds. In evaluation session, DTM Riaz took 3 minutes 24 seconds. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Zaved.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suvasini. It was wonderful report. Thank you very much. Moving on to the R counter report, I would like to call Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Javed, for calling me. So, in general, what I have observed is we are using lot of R crunch words. For example, something we can and almost to so stop joining a word can with a. Look at what you are trying to say. So we are tend to do that very often. Almost everyone are doing that, so please observe yourself, go through the video. Anyway, we are sending the video recording, so just go through yourself and see if we are doing it. Stop doing that as much as possible. Because of that, there are a lot of our filler words in our day-to-day speech. How to avoid that? Think in English. Whatever you're doing, day-to-day activities, do it in English. That will be eliminated up to certain extent. But when we are thinking, we do tend to say a, but that's fine. But every words filling with a is not a good habit, is what I feel. So having said that, I could see Toastmaster Sai Kumar using so something but very often. Apart from that, Bindu, Toastmaster Bindu is using can, and very often. Manoj, I think he took one or two which is fine. Vignesh, Toastmaster Vignesh, around 5 plus, and he always comes up with so and a lot. So, Toastmaster Vignesh, please see to that you don't use too much of so and. Javed, I think he was very good enough. So he has used couple of and. That's what I have observed in the table topic session. Savita, myself, I use so and but too much. So I'm working on it. Tata Kata, I have not seen any kind of a filler words in his table topic session. So congratulations to Tata Kata. Toastmaster Riaz, I have seen you using so. I have to lot of hours, couple of times. Toastmaster Lata, I've seen you using and almost most of the times. So overall, this is my report. So I hope we can use the recording of the videos and see where we are using and try to eliminate or reduce it as much as possible. Over to General Evaluator Toastmaster Javed. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. That was a very detailed and constructive feedback. I'm sure that we all could use that and improve on ourselves. Thank you very much. Moving on to the grammarian report, I'm really grateful that we have learned the word dazzle, and it's dazzling in our lives. And moving on. With that being said, let me call Toastmaster Amir.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Manoj, in his prepared speech, the good usage of words like anxiety, bitterness, bonsai and portion, piled up, add value, kicker, social circle. So these are the good usage of words. In table topic, the good usage of words by Toastmaster Manoj is creativity, uh, pitching up and pitching out massively and consistently. The good usage of words by Toastmaster Vignesh is complex things, more happiness. Toastmaster Javed, good usage of words like braveness, procrastinating, time machine. Toastmaster Savita, good usage of words like insomnia, sleep, acmania. These are the good usage of words. Toastmaster Tathagata, regret, lesson, or winning. Yeah, the lesson learned, win. It may be win or loss. Toastmaster Diaz, good usage of word like impressive, bite a bullet. Toastmaster Sai Kumar, good usage of words is perception. So what you general evaluate?
Thank you, Toastmaster Amir. It was a very detailed report, and thank you for the word of the day. Moving on, I would like to call Toastmaster Vignesh and the idiom master, the person who gave us the idiom bite the bullet. Yes, that was my 2 second bite the bullet. Moving on, let me call Toastmaster Vignesh.
Hello, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, the idiom used by General Evaluator Javed one time, Toastmaster Lada one time, Toastmaster Bindu one time, Toastmaster Manoj one time, and Toastmaster Riaz one time. But I expected uh, you to speak twice, but you did not speak twice. So there is no winner today. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Javed.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vignesh. I think you're robbing me of my victory. I said 2 times, but leave it. Moving on. We will go to the listening master, Toastmaster Lata.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Javed. Here we are after an exciting meeting. What is today's meeting number?
270.
Yes, very good. What is the announcement given by our President Toastmaster Savita at the beginning of the meeting?
Joint meeting.
Guluvanchari offline meeting.
Yeah, when is the date? Presented?
28th.
Yes, good. And who is the TMOD of today's meeting?
Sai
Sai
Kumar.
The ultimate star, Toastmaster Sai Kumar.
Yes. What is today's theme?
Atomic habit.
Yes. What is the one tip that he had given us for waking up early daily?
Keeping the mobile phone at least 2 to 3 feet away.
Yes. And walking up to there. What was TM Manoj Nair by profession in his speech?
He's an IT
Speech
consultant.
evaluator.
Huh? Yes.
He's an IT consultant.
Yeah, IT consultant. Yes. And what was the occasion of the party that he had mentioned in his speech?
Birthday
Diwali.
party. Sorry.
Diwali. Yes. What is what does TM Bindu Daily's habit of eating?
Curry leaves.
Curry leaf.
Curry leaves. And what does Manoj Nair listen to daily when he works out?
Podcast.
Podcast.
What is TM Vignesh's favorite pastime?
Watching movies, chatting with some, I forgot that website name, and
Clubhouse.
then eating foods and bringing foods from hotel and going to the second floor and then eating with families.
Yes, yes, very good.
He's almost repeating his speech.
With whom did G. Javed fight on his spaceship?
Maths teacher.
Maths teacher? Is
His
it right?
wife. His wife.
It was alien, I guess.
The aliens are Max teacher.
Maths teacher, yes. What was the topic Sai Kumar was trying to make his client understand?
Tax.
GST.
GST.
Yeah. And what is the way to break bad habits, breaking bad habits? For example, social media as given by Sai Kumar.
Changing the password by wife and asking every time. Otherwise,
Uninstall,
delete the
uninstall all
app.
the apps. Go to browser instead of having apps on the mobile.
Yes.
First of all, don't use smartphones. I'm telling it by myself.
Practically not
Okay, what
possible.
is Toastmaster Savita's husband's name? Savita, don't tell.
Mr.
Santosh or
Savita.
Siddharth, I forgot.
Santosh.
Mr.
Yeah.
Savita.
Mr.
Sorry, Savita.
Savita.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's all. All of you are excellent listeners. Keep it up.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lata. The one thing I learned from this meeting, this session is Toastmaster Tathagata was a first bench student.
Yes.
And, moving on. Moving on to my GE report, I would like to start that the meeting started on time. It was very well organized. Toastmaster Savita made sure that even though people dropped out of the role, she made sure that all the roles were taken care of. And she even informed me, the general evaluator, beforehand that so that there will be no confusion in the meantime. That was very well done. Congratulations, Toastmaster Savita, for handling everything very swiftly, very greatly. Moving on to the presiding officer, I feel that the presiding officer could have called members to introduce themselves, even though there were no new guests. Introduction at the start of the meeting would have been more on a positive note. That could have been done. Inshallah, from the next meeting, kindly start with a few introductions, even though they are recurring members or a new member or anything like that. Going back to the TMOD, very well done. For a first time TMOD, it was very apt, very precise, very good distribution of materials between all the segments. I have seen TMODs where they will speak everything in the first session, and the next two sessions they just move on to the next role players. So instead of that, very good breakdown of topics. One thing that could have been done better is if at the end, if you could have given synopsis of all the talks you have given. But as I'm saying now, I realize that maybe I'm going to go synopsis after my general evaluation session. So apologies for that. Moving on to the TTM, one of the best session I have been on. It makes you think outside the box on the cloud nine, everything, and it gives you a chance to maybe tickle your creative bone and everything. And it's really well done, Toastmaster Bindu. As soon as I saw Toastmaster Bindu's name, and I thought I have seen her before in few meetings, and I knew that she'll bring something interesting to the table. And it was again once very well done, because we were all having that. We all have the anticipation of what we get the topic, but now we were having two anticipation. One was, will I be able to find the answer? And next is, so how will I answer this question? That was very well done. Moving on to the big session of today's meeting, Toastmaster Manoj. Again, beautiful speech. The camera setup and everything was really amazing. Though I felt few glaring at the here and there, but other than that, it was really good. Very put forth information, and it was very well done. Coming back to the every good speech as a good evaluator, Toastmaster DTM Riaz, very good evaluation, because he gave few points that I thought to myself that, oh my God, I'm making the same issues in my speeches as well. I have to correct myself and I have to do better in my next speech. So thank you for that. One thing I could have done is, if you could have again make sure that everything summarized very well, so that it could have been packaged very nicely. That could have been much more effective, I feel. Moving on to my general evaluation session, the tag team, ultimately they were very good. The Toastmaster Suhasini, she was putting her timer cards like this, and everyone was able to see it. Everyone was able to enjoy it. I don't know why she's putting Toastmaster red card now, but maybe I should end it soon. But yeah, that was very well done. Coming back to the R counter report, very constructive feedback, because lots of people, they just sugar coated, and but Toastmaster Savita gave her very best. She was attentive, and I feel that she gave her all in the meeting today. Moving on to grammarian, Toastmaster Amir, again a wonderful word, dazzle. It was very energetic, and the way he took all the words accumulated. One suggestion I would like to have, Toastmaster Amir, is mention good usage of words when the words are not in our frequent vocabulary. For example, when I said the word braveness or something like that, that's a common word, and that shouldn't be something appreciated. I feel it was a good notice, but I feel like when you're talking about good usage of words, I feel like you should have more precise and more words that are not in our usual vocabulary. So with that, I would like to leave with that. Moving on to the idiom master, again a wonderful speech. I'm still angry with the Toastmaster Vignesh because he didn't give me the win. I said it two times, but leave it. Moving on. Again, bite the bullet. I'm sure that whenever I hear this word, this idiom, or read somewhere, I will definitely think about this meeting and how I was robbed of my winning. But yeah. Oh my God, I'm not able to move on with that. So next is Toastmaster Listening Master. Toastmaster Lata. Listening Master is something an underrated role. I feel they always have to listen. They have to make questions and how to approach it. And it's like when you ask a question and they don't answer, and you're thinking, oh my God, am I correct or am I correct? It's like that. So very well done, Toastmaster Latha. On a whole, I really enjoyed this meeting because it was something very special. It was in the Sunday morning, and we are all enjoying. And yeah, thank you for that. With that being said, let me give the stage back to the TMOD, Toastmaster Sai Kumar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Javid. I think Javid is a bit disappointed for not getting award. I request Toastmaster Vignesh, please give that award to him. Somehow it doesn't cost you anything. So it's a request from all of the Toastmasters. Okay, so let's wrap up the meeting. So the theme, small changes and big impact. I hope it will spark something special in you, be it taking up a role in Toastmasters, giving a prepared speeches, or listening mindfully and preparing a day, or at least taking up a TT session. The small doesn't mean something insignificant. Small changes will ultimately give a bigger impact. I hope everyone has enjoyed the theme of the meeting. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for giving the role, the first time TMOD role. I really enjoyed it. Over to you, presiding officer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sai Kumar, for getting into something which you're not comfortable. We do appreciate it, but I am pretty sure your confidence level will boost up after this, and you'll never say that this was your first role. Okay, so how was the meeting today? It was good. Thank you. So we can definitely make it better with Javid's input. We'll definitely do it better, is what I can say. Apart from that, I don't see any guest here. Yes, I did miss out calling the guest initially because I was running around. I'm so sorry about that. And unfortunately, we had one guest and we missed it out. That's okay. So, Sai Kumar, as Toastmaster Sai Kumar, has given us some tips. Hope we can use in our day to day life, which we are targeting on in a different approach. So, let's use that. Let's use atomic habits as a habit for our well being on a day to day basis. So, let me launch my polls now. I'll just give you a couple of minutes to actually vote. Let me remove the co-host access. One moment. Okay. So I've launched the poll. I'll just give you a couple of minutes. Hmm. So yeah, I have removed the co-host access. Please vote. Okay, I think everyone has voted now. So let me announce the winners. So the best major role player goes to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Sai Kumar. Congratulations. You did your very wonderful job. Kudos to you. So, best ancillary role player. There are two people actually. It's Toastmaster Lata, listening master. Congratulations, man, for the good job done. And the best table topic speaker is Toastmaster Tatagata. So, congratulations for amazing table topic session. So the best speaker goes to Toastmaster Manoj by default, and the best evaluator goes to distinguished Toastmaster Riaz. So once again, we'll be meeting next week at the same time. So in case if you are available in Chennai on 28 June, that is on Saturday, please do attend the joint meeting with Chennai Toastmasters. So the details will be shared in the main group. Apart from that, we have a milestone meeting coming up. We are planning for a hybrid meeting. Whoever is there in Chennai will roll out a form, or we will know who are in Chennai and we'll plan accordingly. So please join us in that session as well. So more things coming up from the new XCOM. So stay tuned. Join us every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. IST. Thank you. I'll just stop the recording and it's open for socializing.